Ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to game number 2 of this series that is featuring FoCuS as the teal orc player spawning at the 4 o'clock position against Storm as the purple human player spawning at the 8 o'clock on this map Twisted Meadows. And it has been a long time since I've casted a game on Twisted Meadows. This is while I played regularly, that is, this was my favorite map. I used to play on this every day with my friends and all. So this time the human player has opted to go for the early build. That is the power build, which you call the power. Oh god. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and viewers, this is Stormy with the capital Z. Welcome to another Warcraft 3 cast. Today's game will be featuring Storm as the purple human player spawning at the 8 o'clock position against FoCuS, the teal orc player spawning at the 4 o'clock on this map Twisted Meadows. It's been a really long time since I've casted a game on Twisted Meadows on this map. When I used to play it regularly, this was like my favorite map. I used to play on this every day with my friends. And so enough about all that, let's get on with the game. In game no and well, I'm not really gonna talk about game number 1. You would rather go over here somewhere and see to this side, that is, and see it yourself before seeing this game if you haven't seen it already. So yeah, in game number 2, the human player has chosen to go for the power build, and actually this time he is going for it straight up. He is getting that Archmage out, and the Blade Master and the Orc player is obviously gonna choose the no. Oh yeah, oh yes, this game is gonna be dynamic. It is not going to be the standard Orc versus human, and whereas the Orc player has chosen to go for the Farseer, kind of a versatile hero. It's using it is a little similar to the Archmage, but the thing is, you spawn 2 of those summons instead of 1. Power building complete. Footmen in production. Archmage ready, and let's go for some creeping. Human player going for some creeping at the orange camp. This camp is least likely to get jacked at any point of time, and the human player would really least care or worry about. The surprising thing is that none of the players have actually sent out any scouts. No scout peon, no scout peasant, and here comes the Farseer as well. Orc player going for some solo hero creeping. No, not solo hero creeping. He's sending a spiritual towards the human base, and these two are gonna be meeting in the center, bumping into each other. Human player deciding to attack it, and okay. It seems to me like the orc player just got this thing to scout out, and the thing is, he's not going for some creeping, he is directly going for some harassment. Human player done creeping over here, but the thing is, human player might lose some of these militias which are at real low hit points. Not going for the farm, building the farm at the goblin lab. He should be doing that. Got a the Flute of Accuracy. It's a good item. It's not bad, it's good, but it's good when you have more range units in your army. It will be affecting the Archmage and these elementals as long as the Archmage is in the range of the elemental. Orc player following away the human player, going around that structure, and that wolf still just chasing it away with that big wolf over that orc over the big wolf, or whatever you can call it. Human player getting an arcane tower to the inner side of the base just to have a little security, not to allow the orc player go for some kind of hero harassment that you can see many a times on this map, especially because you can't really wall off your main base fully up at the very start of the game. You actually have to wait until you get the time to build that second farm to wall it off completely, and many a times you might even consider leaving it that way and actually build your arcane vault into the inner side of the base. The orc player going for some more creeping. Human player human player going for the creeping, or the orc player goes for some harassment, somehow detecting the human player is here, going after the elemental might probably die because the elemental speed is lower, lower than 90% of the other units. That's the only thing I can say, because all of the orc units can easily attack and kill that thing off without it having to run away. First Knight it is here, and the first one to get the boost of speed is the Archmage. Farseer following the Archmage away, Archmage running towards the base and going for some power creeping while the hero was just running around. A great way to get to tier 2. Oh, that is level 3. Mixing up with a little words. Okay, so, and now going off after the big one, choosing to go back. He can just kill off the wolves. They're really not that big of a deal. Only thing is they're just chopping away the hit points down for the human player. Or those things are down, and here comes the Farseer going towards the lower part of the hill and might go for some creeping here. No, not going for creeping. Instead, gonna go after the elemental. No, he's gonna go for harassment straight up. Might consider going after the footman instead, but no, he wants to attack the Archmage. The Archmage is just his rival birth enemy or something like that. And is that thing surrounded? I don't think it is. Oh, it was surrounded in a very weird way, and forced to use a TP going back, and this feral spirit wolf that is will go down in a while. And oh my, getting to tier 2 real quick, and getting that Torrent Chieftain as well. Well, the Arcane Vault comes up for the human layer almost at tier 2 as well. Some great amount of battle going on over here. No way. Oh wait. Sorry about that. Human players. Archmage is getting a low hit point. He should consider getting it back. Go back. You really don't have much of a chance. Oh, here comes the Torrent Shift and Shockwave coming. Shockwave coming. Or is it Stomp? Both of them are good. Both of them are devastating, and any human units are gonna be falling pretty easily to them. And oh my, we are gonna be seeing Wind Riders again. The orc player has gone for the 2 bestiary Wind Riders, and this time the human player doesn't even know about it. Even despite of going for this weird build order, the orc player has gone for the Wind Riders, and these Wind Riders are gonna be doing some massive damage. I know the human player did manage to see that. I do believe he did see that, because if he didn't, he's screwed. He is completely screwed out of this matchup. Now the human units trying to follow the Farseer. Farseer obviously faster than those units, and a Beastmaster being picked up. Are we gonna be seeing Sky Push? I don't think so, but the Beastmaster along with the Quill Beast heading inside the orc base, trying to get some damage over the Torrent at almost 50% of the hit point, but getting inside the base for some reason. Does not want to chance us around, and right now trying to attack from the inner side of the base. Here comes some Wind Riders, but this time the human player has a backup. He has the elemental, he has the Archmage, and he also has a Quill Beast. This time the human player will not be falling short of trying to kill away the Wind Riders, and this time let's see how he fares, that is. The Beastmaster is actually surrounded in a weird way out there, and trying to get a maximum amount of damage over the orc player. He should consider like keeping the orc player at bay, just keeping him inside the base unless and until he gets some power units. And oh my, that's a very dangerous move, getting your Beastmaster inside the orc base in that way when you don't really have many other units to block and support him. And right now trying to get those Wind Riders out. Wind Riders are getting at low hit points. Healing staff being casted on them by the orc player, but that's what I said. The human player has the backup. He has everything that he can use against them. All of the ranged units that he can use against them. And going after the Raider killed, but he's ensnared. The Beastmaster, he has been ensnared. There goes down the Beastmaster. Human player might just be forced to retreat back right now. Orc player will be getting back into the game as we speak, and human player is at tier 2, which does signify that the human player did buy good enough time to do whatever he wanted to do. And not surprisingly enough, he is getting a Griffin arrival. Griffin Aviary. Say it again, Griffin Aviary. Yes, that's what it is. I used to call it a Griffin arrival since like Warcraft 2. So yeah, kind of stuck to my tongue. Okay, he has the Griffin Aviary ready, and the thing is, the Griffin Aviary can spawn those what do you call them? I forgot the name. Dragonhawk Riders. Yeah, that's right, Dragonhawk Riders. And those Dragonhawk Riders can use their aerial shackles to ensnare away these Wind Riders, and they will become like completely useless over there. And the Orc player going for some creeping at the orange camp up there. Human player also going for some power creeping with the militias. Human player having a good and decent amount of these casters right now, but the thing is these casters can really die easily. The Orc player can easily one or two shot them with the Wind Riders, can actually focus them. No really other word in this. Getting a Sobby Mask, which gives like 50% of more mana regeneration, will be a little useful for the Beastmaster, because he's the one that has the lower regeneration, being a strength type hero. Now the human player turning back to the base, going for some items. Yes, oh wow, he's gonna go for a tower rush. Here comes the militias. Let's go, sky push, let's go. Getting away all of the elementals, getting away all these quill beasts, and now heading towards the orc base. Orc player needs to be careful. Oh my, orc player heading towards from the upper side, but no, the orc player sees these. The orc player has seen it. He did have that feral spirit or spirit wolf, whatever you can call it, and he does see clearly that the human player is going for the tower rush, and now setting up the towers. Those towers are coming up. Armory towers being rooted inside the outer end of the base. But the Orc player, no, the Orc player wants to go for the attack of the human base, and we might just see a cross TP over here if none of the players want to go back. One of them has to go back, because this thing isn't gonna end like this. Human player choosing to go back because he can't really take out the Orc base as soon as the Orc player can take out the human base. And right now the Orc player decided to TP because he doesn't really stand much of a chance against this massive caster army, I believe. Well, he could have stood well, but the only thing is that his TC was surrounded and was a real low hit points. Now both of the heroes going for some more creeping, both of them at almost level 3, which is gonna be giving them some good advantage. Level 3, which is gonna be giving him level 2 of the spell, whatever they choose. My level 2 endurance aura might almost work as good as Unholy Aura there. And well, the human player going for some more attack at the Orc base. The bestiary will be down undoubtedly, but unless and until the Orc player manages to fill up a bajillion peons, but he won't be. So that thing is gonna go down, and the human player retreating back, somehow managing to figure out that the Orc player is heading towards the base, and Orc player now trying to kill off something he didn't manage to. But what the hell are you doing? You have that aviary, but you haven't really made any Dragonhawk riders yet. Those, you need them. I don't have any other word. If you like ensnare, if you have like even if you have like 3 of them, you can ensnare them all, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Your caster army, your beastmaster, your archmage, elemental, they can easily take out the rest of the Orc army. But the funny thing is, the Orc player has just used a Zeppelin, and he's now heading towards the inner side of the human base. He's gonna cause some havoc, he's gonna cause some chaos, while the human player is busy creeping at an expansion point over there. Human player doesn't have a TP. Oh, he does have a TP. He did buy it after getting back here, after using his starter TP, that is. And right now using the TP, coming back to the base, and Orc player wisely teleporting back because he doesn't really stand much of a chance over here. Teleporting back, game going back and forth, and right now the human player forced to destroy that farm. Destroying this tower would have been better. You're wasting so much time. The tower just cost 30 freaking gold and a little lumber. You could have destroyed that thing, and that thing takes almost no time to build comparing to how long it takes to build a farm, that is. So yeah, the Orc player back at the base, human player going for another expansion creep, and this time I just had a feeling he might go for an expansion, but no, he's gonna take this camp out, just to get more and more experience, more and more extra gold, and more and more items. Or yeah, another spirit wolf inside the human base. The funny thing is, the spirit wolf is still level 1. I mean, isn't that thing it's level 3? It's level 3. I think he just chose to go for level 2 chain lightning, which is actually a pretty good spell. I wouldn't say it's bad. And you can slow mechanical units. Yes, you can. You have slowed the zeppelin. The zeppelin has been slowed, and you can actually run around that tree wall and try to target it again, because the old player was completely opposition. He couldn't have had taken it with these many spellcasters, unless and until he caught a good stomp or shockwave. Funny thing is, we haven't really seen what spell did this thing go for. It does have endurance at level 2, which does mean that it has either level 2 storm. Oh no, it's level 2 stomp or level 2 shockwave. Any of them will prove good, but what does he have? I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. And the human player going after the creep, which the old player has awoken. And the funny thing is, both of the players are creeping at the same camp, and both of them are successful at doing it. Old player turning direction and going from the backside of the tree, kind of just buying away time, I would say. Okay, time to cut off. This is part 1, and I will see you in part 2.